Hi, this is Jason from the Book Hook Online. I'd like to give you a tour of my site, which is supporting self-published authors from all over the world gain sales. Our homepage explains to readers and self-published authors what the site is all about. The About page explains a little bit about my background and how I became to be a self-published author. And at the bottom there are some of my efforts. Book categories is the various book categories that we currently have on the Book Hook. So we have books by various authors, which I'm pleased to say are from all over the world. Logan Firth is from Australia, for example. And we have crime novels, science fiction novels, books about Elvis Presley, African novels from one of our African authors, personal memoirs, a set of colouring books, notebooks and journals, and so on. So if I take a look, for example, at one of the categories, here we have a collections page listing Elvis Presley books, and these all link on to Amazon. So if you click a link, it goes on to the Amazon site entry for that book. In this case, it's going to amazon.co.uk because I am in the UK. If you are in the US, it would go to amazon.com. Our author pages explain a little bit about our authors that are linked on the site. Some of them may include freebie links. So for example, Colour Special has some links to one of their Italian sports cars colouring pages, which can be saved and downloaded for you to use freely. Vera Wilder is an American author who is also a college student, just started college, and she's written a poetry book called In Verse, and we can link on to one of Lyra's videos from the site. This gives an example of one of her poems, Dizzying Extremes. The latest releases pages lists books that have been recently linked onto the Book Hook Online website. As you can see, there is a great deal of variety, from children's books to personal memoirs to storybooks to novels and colouring books. The top 10 page features the top 10 selling books that I have released personally. This includes books that I've written titled with my name, J.K. Mullins, and also books by Colour Special, the pen name I use for colouring books. To help keep the site free for self-published authors to advertise, I link with Amazon products in various categories from which I will earn commissions if anybody buys from Amazon as a result of clicking on one of my product links. So for example, if I go into gaming products, you can see the various products that I have shared with links to Amazon if you wish to buy a product of that type. There is a blog page. The first one describes the history of the Book Hook Online in its first month and how it's evolved. The second one is a blog about a like I had received on Facebook from Priscilla Presley as a result of a reply to one of her posts. Sometimes there'll be a blog about introducing new authors, and my very first blog was about Amazon ads and how it's necessary to keep an eye on the costs if you're a new self-published author. Here is a contact form. and a set of frequently asked questions. So remember, the Book Hook Online is all about promoting self-published authors and helping them gain sales. And I would like to keep the site free for advertising those self-published authors by encouraging people to visit our affiliate products page and hopefully buy a product from Amazon from which I can earn a commission to keep the site going and free for those authors.